I believe animal welfare is a deeply theological concern, because the first thing we're told about God in Scripture is that God is the creator, and the creator of all living things, and the creator actually loves all of creation. That means that there's nothing that's purely objective. It means that every plant, every acre of land, every mountain, and every living creature has value placed upon it by the creator. I think about the words of Jesus, that not a sparrow falls to the ground without our Father in heaven noticing and caring. So Jesus uses God's care for animals as the baseline to talk about care for us. And so I think we need an understanding of God that includes concern for animals. Now, when birds can't find enough food because climate is changing, because of our fossil fuel-based economy, this breaks the heart of God, who cares about every single sparrow. And when the patterns of the plankton that whales eat, when those patterns are disrupted because of human activity, the Creator cares. And whether it's a sparrow or a whale or a little frog or amphibian in a mountain somewhere that no one even knows about, the Creator cares. I wish I could say that the work of Christ had an impact on animal life automatically. But I'm concerned that the way the work of Christ would have an impact on animal life is through people like us. And so far, not enough of us have understood how Christ and his message and the revelation of God that comes through Christ tells us that animal life should matter. But I think if we receive Jesus' embodiment of God, if we receive that revelation of God that comes to us through Christ, then the work of Christ really will have a greater and greater effect. I hope that a resurgence of that kind of compassion could grow in people today. If Christians were to join God in God's concern for creation, including and especially sentient creation, animal life, I think it would affect our lives in a number of ways. It would make us more concerned about the conditions in which our food is grown. It might make us much more willing to eat more of a plant-based diet than an animal-based diet. When you care about animals, you can't just care about them separated from the habitat in which they live. So one of our great challenges in the years ahead is how we're going to manage the use of land, and whether we're going to begin returning lands that have been taken away from our brothers and sisters in the animal kingdom, whether for urban use, factory use, mining, or even forms of agriculture that are exploitive of the land. Ironically, a concern for animals won't stop with animals. It will then spread to soil and trees and water and air, and especially climate in this time when climate is so damaged by human activity. If we could see a movement rise of Christians who are concerned about animal life and the environment in general, it could have a powerful effect today. We have to organize Christians to stop just caring about getting souls into heaven and start caring about God's will being done on earth as it is in heaven.